It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hey, everybody, welcome in. My name's Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Well, it's just a hangout. We play games, we drink coffee, stuff like that. Coming up on today's show, coffee, games, top 15 list. It is our college acceptance reaction video day. I think it's the fifth time we're doing it. Anyway, before we get to any of that, I want to celebrate the first three people that are in the chat or have stayed the first three people in the chat. Before I get to the music, I got to say my display back here just came online about 1 minute before showtime. And my computer was updating and churning for a good 50 minutes. And I can't believe it's working. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this works. You know what it does. Okay. How about this? And we go to the chat. If I can find it. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, come on, quickly. Congratulations, it's Joey's World. 6:05 a.m. for the gold. What? Rob Fuzz is here at silver. Oh, look at that. He knew. And then our bronze, Paul Eichenlaub, returned into the medal stand with today's bronze. When was this? Gold, 6:05. Silver, that was a.m. this morning. 6:27 a.m. And then our bronze was 8:17 a.m. How about that? Should I just get rid of that? Because it's going to startle me when it happens. Oh, well. No worries. Congratulations to our medal winners. Thank you for your training. It was great fun to root for you. That was this morning. All right. And then, Mr. Fulton Mraz going to Disney World. How about that? Enjoy. Let's see. Let's get closer to showtime. Mary Ellen here at 5 o'clock. Hello, Mary Ellen. And Keith BDF. Hi to you. Okay, 6 o'clock. Tim was here. I'll tell you who. You already know. It's Joey's World. Rob Fuzz. Paul Eichenlaub. In that order. Michelle the Quilter, hello to you and your family. How are you? Thanks for hanging out with us. And Paul's back. Tim's back. Michelle's here. Mary Ellen's back. Mary Ellen, I hope you're feeling well. I hope you are over the weather. Is that a saying? I don't know. I don't think it is. It is now. I coined it. Every time you say it, you'll think of me. You won't say it. All right. Who is here? PTV. Arnie, Doug. Good to see you here. Thank you. It's Joey's World is back. Season's greetings, Donna Jaworski. I hope you were well. Also, I was going to say as well. That would have been weird. Hope you're well as well. I said it anyway. Debbie Thunert, hello to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And am I going to? Okay. Scrolling. Paul's back. Michelle's back. Mary Ellen. Paul is talking about the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. I think they were both in fourth place last week. They both had great weeks. I do not have anything set up for a sports update this week. That's how close to showtime. Anyway, I wasn't ready. But yes, indeed, Tigers were on a 6-7 game home win streak. Then they went on the road, took 2 of 4 in Boston. And then I guess the Cubs are doing well also. They were doing well as well. Mary Ellen is feeling fabulous. That is great news. But it's hockey playoffs for you. For you, maybe. I don't know. Okay. This is, as I mentioned, and perhaps you saw, what is it? 7 straight. Dang. It's still April. Okay. This is the college acceptance reaction video celebration here. Every year, kids get accepted to colleges. They record themselves opening up their emails to find out if they were accepted or rejected, and then they post that to social media. So we're going to count down 15 of the best ones. I don't know if they're the best ones. They're the best ones I saw. I certainly didn't see all of them, and I'll talk more about this later, but there are so many on TikTok, but they all put music to it, and I can't use that. Anyway, we'll get into that later, but this is I'm wearing a college shirt. I've had this one for about 20 years, and it's quite faded. I got it at Stephen Barry's. Do you remember that store? They opened them up in college towns across the country, and they sold cheap clothes and shoes, a lot of college shirts like this one, and they went out of business not too long after they opened. But Stephon Marbury, the NBA player, had a line of shoes there, I remember. And I bought a pair because they were like $10. And he was trying to provide shoes for low-income kids so that they would have cool NBA shoes. So very admirable of him, but the store didn't last. Unfortunately, I liked it a lot. It was a cool store, and I got this shirt. I remember once upon a time I had a University of Texas shirt, Arkansas. I just got a variety of shirts to wear to work because every Thursday where I work, what's going on here? Look how long that took to. It's like a program that opens up when you turn the computer on, and it took that long for that to happen. No, I don't. I'm not doing that right now. Okay. So sorry. So sorry. Anyway, what was I talking about? Stephon Marbury. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. That's just more college stuff. What are you going to do? Let me tell you about what was happening this week with me. And it involves FedEx. Last summer, I think I showed you guys some things I had to prepare for hurricanes. One of the things I had purchased was a power station from a company called EcoFlow. And they make a variety of power stations, which is essentially a giant battery, but the power station has plugs, outlets in there, so you can plug things in. It's like a giant beefed up power strip, sort of. And I told you about the one I had. It's the Delta 3 Plus is the model. And I bought the package that came with an extra battery, essentially doubling the size of the unit, the amp hour, watt hour, you know what I'm talking about. So when our power goes out the next time, we can plug our fridge into this thing, and it will keep it going throughout the night, among other things. If we want to plug in a portable air conditioner, for example. I went over this then. Anyway, not too long ago, the extra battery conked out. It's still under warranty, so I called EcoFlow, and they said, just, send it back. We'll send you another one, a refurbished one. Anyway, I said, okay, hadn't sent it back yet, when all of a sudden, a couple days later, we get a delivery, and it's a giant EcoFlow box. I've got a picture of it. I don't know if it'll do justice how large it is. Here it is. That box was over 100 pounds because it listed it on there. And it was, I never picked it up. I dragged it inside. But then I realized that there's no way that this is a replacement for what we needed. We were looking to replace a much smaller, about the size of a bread box, if I may. About a quarter of the size of this box. Anyway, long story short, that was sent to me on, it was an accident. So through emails with EcoFlow customer service, they said, upon review, yes, that was sent to you on an accident. We're so sorry. We will set up FedEx to come get that, and please have your battery ready to be picked up, and we'll pick them up at the same time. And that actually worked out fine because we didn't have to go anywhere. I never opened that box, so I knew it wasn't for me. Anyway, I forgot to mention the unit, the extra battery is maybe $200 in value. That thing they sent me was $3,400. But it's for a totally different system, one we do not have, and I just knew that we don't have a use for it, and I'm not going to resell it or anything. I don't even... Anyway, it's 100 pounds. So, FedEx picked it up. EcoFlow said, as soon as we get your package, we'll send you out the new one. Well, they got it. They sent out a new one. And this week, FedEx sent an email saying, okay, be home on Monday, because that's when FedEx will be there. You have to sign for the package, which I thought was strange because it's worth $200, which isn't nothing, but it's not $3,400. Nobody had to sign for that thing, So, okay, somebody was going to be here that day anyway. The window was from about 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They never showed up. Late that night, got an update. We'll be there tomorrow between 11 and 3. So Tuesday, today, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. No FedEx. So the window, we still have an hour in the window. But my wife has an appointment to go to, so there's a bit of time where nobody's home. 15 minutes later, FedEx shows up and delivers the package. We were home. Somebody was here, home, waiting to sign for this stupid package 90% of the time. And as soon as we leave, FedEx shows up. But they just left it at our door. Nobody had to sign for anything. Or maybe we did, and the delivery person didn't realize it. I don't know. But we Got our extra battery. I didn't open up the box. I assume it's in there. And FedEx. The package originally came from Texas. Then it went to Jacksonville, and then to Ocala, which is west of Jacksonville, but way north of us. And then today, down to Tampa. So, anyway, that was that. I have been doing a lot of talking. I haven't really been paying attention to the chat, except absolutely FedEx, get it together. No, why would I? It turns out we didn't have to sign, so it really didn't make any sense. Movie Mania Nick, what is up with you? Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see. I will be selling power to the neighbors. We'll see. Okay. Well, let's hope. Still, yeah. The Cubs, yes. Indeed. Tigers, I think, just started play. They're back at home. They started at 6:40. They're playing the Brewers. They've had like 10 series so far in the new baseball season, and seemingly 8 of them have been against National League teams. The Tigers being in the American League. Anyway, from North to Neverland, hello to you. Hope you're well. Hope you're warm and well. Indeed. Okay. Time to drink something, but what?
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
It is the college acceptance video celebration today. So instead of having my normal More Sunshine Please coffee mug, we are using this one today. Florida State. Okay. We found this at Cracker Barrel, a Cracker Barrel, no doubt, near Tallahassee. I don't remember, but the Cracker Barrel, we're in Tampa. It's about 4 hours away from Tallahassee, 4.5. And nowhere around here sells Florida State stuff. It's all University of Florida, which is half the distance. I get it. And USF, the University of South Florida, which is in Tampa. But no, it's hard to find Florida State stuff around here. Anyway, so when we find it, we've got to get it. Today's coffee is Tim Hortons. It's not from that bag. It's the original blend. I think that's the... Oh, that is the original blend. Okay, but it's not from that bag. Anyway, Tim Hortons. What am I going to talk about concerning coffee? Oh, yes. Okay. It is, I'm a teacher, high school teacher here in Florida, and it is near the end of the year. Every year, I get a budget to spend. And I've got to spend it or I lose it. And I happen to be pretty good on equipment in terms of like tripods for the students and whatever. Equipment, other equipment. Even office supplies like copy paper, pens. I bought an awesome pencil sharpener. Yes, occasionally students will still use pencils. What else? Post-it notes. Anyway, I still had a chunk of cash I needed to spend or else I was going to lose it. So I thought, you know what? I've been rocking this Keurig at work for a few years now. I think I want to go to a regular drip coffee maker. I don't know if it'll get accepted. I don't know if this will fly, but I'm going to order it. I'm going to put it out there, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Well, I'll have tried. So I looked up what's the best drip coffee maker out there. And more than one website mentioned one called the Mocha Master, which I was not familiar with. But it turns out it's made in the Netherlands. It's quite expensive for a drip coffee maker, but I've got the money to spend. If not on this, I'm gonna have to spend it on more copy paper, which I suppose eventually I'll use. But anyway, lo and behold, I ordered it. I put the order out there, and it was approved. And I've got this Mocha Master. Let me show you. I've got a picture of it here in my classroom, or in one of the rooms near my classroom. Here's the box. The Technivorm Mocha Master for the real taste of coffee. Now, it got pretty good reviews. It's incredibly expensive. And you can see on the left the old Keurig that I've been using, complete with the Starbucks cork-bottomed coffee mug I use every day. It has a lid to keep the coffee warmer for longer periods of time. Anyway, I took it out of the box. I set it up. It is the coffee maker I'm using now. Highly rated. That's it. Those are the two coffee makers next to each other. I no longer use the Keurig. It's strictly the Mocha Master now. And the water reservoir, it says it holds water for 10 cups of coffee. I use the cone-style coffee filters with it, as you can see. Very excited to talk about this. I will say, however, for the price, I know I haven't mentioned the price because it's gross how much it cost. But I will say for the price, I feel like I could get a comparable cup of coffee with a Mr. Coffee coffee maker. My unsophisticated palate can't tell the difference between a gourmet Mocha Master 5000 or whatever coffee maker cup of coffee versus a standard Joe DiMaggio Mr. Coffee coffee. I'm sure they're side by side. Maybe there is a difference, but frankly, I don't. The only coffee I've used with it so far is the Starbucks Colombian blend, and I mean it's good, but it's coffee. It's hot, which I like, and it came with that the thermal carafe, which is nice because I can make a full pot of coffee and it stays hot all day, which is very nice. It's a glass inside insulation or whatever. Wait, what is this? Any man who drinks rodent poop coffee has a refined palate. Okay, yes, you're right. I am too humble, I guess. It's weasel coffee. You're right, though. I can't argue with your description of the poop coffee. What do you got? Surf Bum, welcome in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell into the microphone. Surf Bum, good to see you. Is that what it's called? Is that Vietnamese for civet poop coffee? Whatever. So anyway, I've got that coffee maker. I think I'm happier with the coffee maker we have at home here. Oh. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I don't know if it was worth the price tag. If you're interested, look it up. It's on Amazon, and it is gross how much it costs for a drip coffee maker. I don't want to say it. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it. It's on Amazon. You can look it up. And then you'll post it. That's okay. That's okay. Whatever. All right. Let's take our first intermission. And it is our college celebration day. I couldn't find a brand new old-timey drive-in intermission video with a college theme. So here's Coca-Cola for you. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Well, you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh, boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and, oh, boy, sparkling ice-cold Coca-Cola. Oh, boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Somebody used AI to make that look better, and it did. It looked awesome. It looked brand new. Okay. It's time to play our game. Let's play it quickly. I say we're going to play it quickly every week, and I take so long to come up with a choice. Anyway, it even took me a long time to say that about the choice. Chronophoto will be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. Put your guesses in the chat. You know the rest. Our first picture, not color. I like to start out with a full color photograph, but I thought this one was cool because it's got Charlie Chaplin in it, dressed as the tramp, his tramp character. And I don't know exactly who the other people are. I have a guess. Let me go here. I think the gentleman with the hat on the right is D.W. Griffith, who is an early movie director. He directed Birth of a Nation and in a movie called Intolerance. These are classic form-creating movies, Hollywood movies. And really, he kind of created how to tell a story in cinema, or one of the creators. Anyway, I think that might be him. I don't know who the other 2 people are. I'm guessing the lady is Charlie Chaplin's co-star in a movie they were filming at this time, because he's in costume, and he's got his fake mustache going. The gentleman on the left, I am not sure who that is. It doesn't matter. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe Movie Mania Nick can help us all out here because this has to do with movies, but Charlie Chaplin was big in the 1920s. And I assume this is on set during the filming of one of his big movies. The Gold Rush, The Kid. I'm trying to think of other Charlie Chaplin movies. Modern Times. The Great Dictator. I don't believe that this is that, because that took place, or that was filmed in the 30s, I believe. Anyway, I don't know what there is to zoom in on, but I will monitor your guesses. And let me go to the comments here as well. Is it Mary Pickford? It could be. I'll be honest. I don't know what she looks like. I know she was a big name in Hollywood. I know she co-founded United Artists with Charlie Chaplin and Douglas Fairbanks, I think, and maybe somebody else. So it might be Mary Pickford, maybe not a co-star. I don't believe they starred in a movie together. So maybe it is her. Maybe those are the 4 founders of United Artists. Holy moly. I don't know. The guy, yes, the guy on the left may be Douglas Fairbanks. It could be. I don't know what that guy looks like without a pirate costume. Frankly, I don't know what he looks like anyway, but I know the name. And I know United Artists, sorta. Okay. Where is Sherry? I know. Come on. We need you. All right. Is our first guess from John? 28, 1928, 1919, 27, 20. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I see what was going on. Another 1919, a 1925. Nick says 1915. It does look like Charlie Chaplin. I think it is Charlie Chaplin. But I'm not clear who the other people are. Although I think that's D.W. Griffith. We think that's Mary Pickford. We think it might be Douglas Fairbanks. 1919, perhaps. I couldn't tell you a single Mary Pickford film. I know a handful of Charlie Chaplin movies. I know a couple of D.W. Griffith movies. Douglas Fairbanks, was he was a swashbuckler, right? But I don't think I know any of his titles. I don't know. 1922? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. These might be United Artists. We are 95% sure that's Mary Pickford. Jamie, hope you're good. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And Laura. Hope you guys are well. Let's see. I can almost 100% say that is the four of them. Awesome. This is exciting. That is Douglas. All right. So when was United Artists founded? When did they found it? When did they find it? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going to guess. Well, what? Let me go back. There's a lot of guesses. 22, 19, maybe 3 1919s. $1919 was our most common guess. I think I might go with that. United Artists was founded in 1919. Thank you, Tim. Let's go with that. 1919. I think we're onto something. My limited knowledge and your Googling skills, we've got this. Yes. That was awesome. That was maybe the most fun I've ever had doing one of these pictures. Next. It's a black and white picture, but this could be a more modern photograph. Does that make sense? But I see people. Those don't look like modern uniforms. Is this World War II? Or earlier? Now I'm going to sound real dumb. But were there naval battles during World War I? I never hear about them. You hear about trench warfare. You hear about mustard gas. But I'm not air battles, but I don't know of any naval battles from World War I, or if I've ever heard of them, I've forgotten about them. So I'm going to guess this is not World War I. This is after that. I'm just gonna guess World War II. And if these are Navy, if these are naval, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Is it, what country are they from? Because that cap is interesting. Let's say 1942 is my guess. just in the heat of the World War II. 1942 is my guess. Okay. I think Keith might have our first guess. 1945. 1907. 32. So you do think this is earlier. We have a 32. This may be an example of the Great White Fleet. I do not know that. There was a sister ship to the Titanic, which was sunk by a German submarine. This isn't it. Is it? No, it wouldn't have guns. 1932, 1909, 1939, 45, 44. Oh, Tim with the knowledge. World War I had big battles in the North Sea. Thank you. You are Mr. Information today, and I couldn't appreciate it more. Thank you. Is this part of it? Yeah, okay. So what was your guess? Oh, you said 1907. Are you sticking by that? 1916? Tim's been so helpful. I feel like I should go with his guess. But I honestly think it's too early. World War I started in 1916, about 2 years after the sinking of the Titanic. For now, I am. All right. Okay. All right, let's do that. 1907. Let's try it. Survey says, wow, 1908. That was a great guess. You get one of those. I was way off, but you weren't. You were way on. Did anybody guess 1908? I don't recall that. 1909. Debbie said that. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Let me go back to my main computer here, and then we'll go to the next picture. This picture is a lot more fun. Holy moly. Snow. It looks like there's snow, but it might not be from the sky. Like this might be outside an what am I saying? An ice rink where the Zambonis dump their shavings, because nobody looks like they're dressed for winter necessarily. I mean, yeah, they're all wearing long sleeves and long pants, you know what I mean? But nobody has a winter coat on. So I'm thinking this is some sort of special event going on here. And they've got a toboggan, some sort of sled there. They fashioned a hill out of the snow. I've done that a few times in my life. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Now let's look at what the kids are wearing. Plaid pants in the back there. Long straight hair. These kids wearing, well, sneakers. One of them has sneakers. One of them has, almost looks like a dress shoe. Like a very clunky one. Again, this isn't normal winter footwear. This kid's he's making snowballs, and he's got the I'm up to no good look about him. These kids look like they're, this is the 60s or 70s, late 60s. Late 60s to late 70s. kind of hard to tell. I'll say 1970. That's my guess, but hopefully you guys are better at this than I am. Okay. All right. Getting back to our... Let's see. Is this our first guess? '69. I said 70. That works. 72. Same ballpark. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Everybody's right around there. '68, '78. So we've got a nice decade. And everybody guessed every year in that decade. Any multiples? 71, 72, 73, 74. Oh, 72. Okay, so a couple of 72s. I'm cool with 72. Let's do that. 1972. I like it. Survey says 76. I didn't mean to yell. Paul said 77. I think was our closest guess. Paul, great job. You get the noise. And we have 2,632 points. Picture 4. And it's our first color photograph? Okay. If we haven't had this picture before, we've had a similar one. Right off the bat, I'm thinking 1960s, just looking at the car in the foreground and the way people are dressed. Don't be vague. Ask for Haig. Scotch whiskey. We're in the UK. Paddington, Clifford Circle, Charing, Ludgate, Circle, Bank, Aldgate, Poplar. I don't have to read every word on every sign. I just was reading that one. I'm sorry. This one's going to Upton Park. This one's going to London Bridge. That's fun. But when? These double-decker buses look pretty old. So 50s maybe? 50s or 60s? But I'm thinking back to when I saw on Disney Plus, Get Back, that Beatles documentary that Peter Jackson had a hand in restoring all that footage. And, they were showing the people in London outside of the record studio. And it looked a lot like these people. And that took place in 1968, maybe? So, I mean, it's a full-color photograph. These cars, is that Austin Powers driving that automobile? Was that the car he drove? I don't know. I'm just saying words now. I'll say this is 1967. That's my guess. And I don't know. Not sure. I'm going to keep that there while I look at my other computer at the chat. Okay. Let's see. I think Donna might... She said 67 as well. That's what I said. Great minds. Mary Ellen said 65, and that was the other year I had running through my brain. But I thought, I said too early. I don't know. 73, 62, 70, 66. So we've got 65, 66, 67, 70, 73, 66. I'm going to go with my guess. 1967. Come on, mouse. Work with me here. 1967. We're going to move this up here, and I'm going to hit this button, and then hide because my guess was so horribly wrong. Survey said, not that bad. 62. Debbie. I didn't wait for your guess, and you said 1962. Great guess. Debbie's the all-star in that one, and she gets the correct answer noise. Let's go to our final picture. We can still break... Where are we? We can still break 4,000. Now, I have not been there since I was 6 years old, but is this Knott's Berry Farm? I do not know. The Silver Dollar Saloon. This appears to be some sort of touristy attraction. Western Village themed. Maybe? It's hard to see the sign on that small building to the leftmost little building here with the guys at the window. I have very few memories of Knott's Berry Farm as a kid. But one of them is a building like this area. This is my memory. An area like this, but this building here had a person inside and was pretending to do send a telegraph with the sender, with the knob and the like. That person was sending a message to somebody because this was like a train station or something. I don't know, but. Behind this building was a much smaller building, about the size of an outhouse, but it had bars on the window, and there was an old. It was a mannequin. It wasn't a real person. It was a mannequin that was a prisoner, it was like a small little jail cell. And the trick was, I discovered even as a 6-year-old, is that mannequin would talk to you. Like you could converse with that mannequin, even though it didn't move, and it was clearly it wasn't even an animatronic because it didn't move. It was just a mannequin. But the person that was pretending to send a telegraph was the voice of the person in the jail cell. But before I knew that, it was like, this is cool. I can talk to this guy. But let me see what you guys have to say about this. Arnie does say it looks like Knott's. Maybe Branson. Oh, I see. LOL. It looks like images of Knott's Berry Farm. I have seen. Ghost Town. Is that what this is? Is that what it's called? Silver Dollar City. What are you guys? Okay. The town jail, is that still there? Can you show the tires in the background? The what? The tires? What tires? Are the tires in the room with us right now? There's nothing saying Knott's Berry Farm on here. That looks like a headstone. Trees. Can you show the trees in the background? I misread that. I am a fool. Thank you. Are we looking for a pepper tree? In my defense, I'm not wearing my glasses, and I'm looking... Oh, well. There's no defense for me. Okay. We have a 68, 55, 1965, 58. Oh, another. Oh, that was 68 earlier. 58, 1970. We have a 1972. Man, this, could be. 72 seems like a good guess. Knott's had a lot of trees like that in the back area in the 60s. So, would they still have them in 72? I'm kind of leaning towards 72. I'm going. 1972. Here we go. We'll see. Survey says. Ooh. 56? Jamie said 58. Debbie said 55, and I didn't even consider those. I thought for sure this was in the 60s. Wow. All right, we ended up with 3,355 points. How about that? Even though we only got 83 points on that one, I loved that one. And I liked the Charlie Chaplin, the United Artist picture. That was very cool. This was a fun game, even though we didn't do as well as we have before. All right. It's time for another intermission. And it's our college decision appreciation video, whatever. Is that the lowest score, 83? Zero. If we're way off, 0. And I think we've gotten 0 before. Last year during our college appreciation video celebration, I had a movie coming attraction that was, I think it was The Paper Chase. It was a movie that took place in a college. And I totally forgot to get a coming attraction for a movie that takes place in a college. But I do have one with student-aged kids in there, but there's no way any of these kids will be going to college. Anyway, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll be back in 1 minute.
The Outsiders.
Mary Ellen excited about the Outsiders trailer. It's right in her backyard, I think. Okay. It is time for our top 15 list. It is our 5th annual college reaction videos celebration. Every year, kids apply to college. A lot of them apply to many colleges. And a lot of them record themselves opening their emails to see if they were rejected or accepted into these colleges. So there's a few things I want to say first. I like to, this is the 5th year I've been doing this. I like to gather some of the best ones I can find. I like every one that I show you to be of an acceptance to a different college and a different kid. I looked in 2 places for these things, TikTok and YouTube. The ones on TikTok are much quicker, and the kids 95% of the time put music to it. And I can't show it here without getting in some sort of copyright trouble for the most part. I'm still going to show 1 or 2 that it's iffy. But the TikTok ones are so nice and compact, and I don't have to go through a 35-minute video looking for a good reaction. anyway, so the ones on YouTube, they're not putting music to it because it's more of a longer form video where and a lot of these kids are applying to 20 colleges, which is overkill. And I truly believe some of them just want to make a college reaction video. They'll say it. I've been watching videos like this since I was in the 8th grade, and I can't believe it's finally my turn to make my own. So this is a thing. But I want to show you the best ones. Quite often, these are emotional. Some are a little bit funny. Some are heartwarming. Some are, raucous. So I didn't want to show you the ones where I thought it was too performative and they were going crazy just for the sake of going crazy. I wanted the most genuine ones I could find. I wanted them all to be from a different college. And so I'm going to start out here. The first one, I've got to rep Florida State University. Okay, enough of that. So here's our first one. This girl is getting accepted to FSU.
Let's see, sweetheart. Okay, wait, guys, it's fine.
100%
I
it's
did
fine.
click it. It's loading.
Okay. So that one was exciting, and then a lot of these kids break down into tears, and they're happy tears. You know what I mean? They're so happy, and this is such a stressful time for these kids. These kids are all good students, and this is their Super Bowl. Do you know what I mean? So, before we continue, let me say, a lot of schools offer early action acceptances. They call them EA, where there's the regular decision, RD, where usually in February, March-ish, they'll release their decisions. These schools will release their decisions. But more and more schools are offering early action decisions. So if you ever hear any of them say EA decision or RD, that's early action and regular decision, and among other things, there's other things too. All right, let's move on. I've got to rep the University of Michigan. They just won the national championship in basketball. This one's a little different because it's a kid that already knows he's been accepted, and he's surprising his mother with the news. That's one of the videos from TikTok, and you could hear Mazzy Star in the background. Some of them, they just completely change the soundtrack, and it's just the music. Usually a Sam Smith song. Anyway, what I found most interesting about that video is, and I'm not equating the mom to Chewbacca, but in Star Wars, Han Solo will talk to Chewie. They're both speaking two different languages, but they understand each other. That's what was going on in that video. All right, let's move on. Number 13. The first of our California schools, UCLA.
So UCLA's got an interesting sign-up. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
I'm shaking a little bit then, huh?
A little. Okay, so it immediately says for UCLA.
Okay, we're ready.
I'll have a bear up top.
Oh my goodness! Oh! Wow! Oh my wow! Unreal! 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 Wow! Wow! Crazy! Hey! Oh my gosh!
Is it Joey's birthday? Happy birthday, Joey! Do I have birthday music on here? No, I don't. I've got the Wilhelm scream. Happy birthday. Paul asks, did we ever see the boys video? We did record my son getting accepted to 2 of the colleges he applied to. He applied to 4. We recorded him getting accepted to Florida State and the University of Florida, but he doesn't really want me to show that. And it wasn't as, like, he was happy, but he wasn't, you'd be bored by it. But I was making a big deal out of it. Okay. Oh, by the way, these videos are going to increase in celebration. You know what I mean? So we started subdued, and we're going to get a little more exciting with each one, hopefully, if I did that right. All right, number 12. From California, we're going to the East Coast. This is the University of South Carolina. A different USC, isn't it? Okay, here we go.
I'm going to get deferred watch.
No.
Wow. Yay! And you have a school business. Yeah. Yay! That's so exciting. Oh, yeah.
It is fun when these kids have their friends surrounding them. And that includes this next one. Number 11 is 2 girls getting accepted to Johns Hopkins. They're checking their phones at the same time. What's unique about this one is they're doing it from inside a Target.
Chivia and Sojin are going to open their Hopkins.
In the middle of Target, guys.
If we get in, we will both collectively spend $50 at
on us.
On Dina and Dion. Okay, this is proof. Wait, it's wrong. Oh my god, I got it. You got it. Yo. $50. Yo. Are amazing. Yo. Okay. What about the $50 worth of?
Yeah.
Me and Dion. I'm just kidding. But good job, Chivia. Dude, Chivia low-key cried. Oh, I got it! You did it! Oh my god, it's Johns Hopkins!
I wasn't paying attention here, but when I was looking at other things, but when I was watching that video, before they were accepted, right before she was accepted, she said, if I get in, I'm going to spend $50 on you guys. So the friends that were doing the recording, they are owed $50 worth of Target merchandise. Okay. Next, let's go to Indiana. Never showed somebody getting accepted to Indiana University before. And this kid is hoping to get into their Kelley School of Business. And he thinks he does.
All right. It's January 15th. Just got my IU Bloomington update. I'm so nervous for this. I don't know why. My heart rate's 130 right now. Shoot. Wait, okay. Oh my god, what if I get rejected? Oh my god. Or deferred. Deferred won't be bad, but I don't think I'm gonna get into Kelley, bro. Low key. Oh, I got in. Nice. IU said yes. Did I get into Kelley though? Oh, we did it!
It's kind of funny because he didn't get into the business school. He got into Indiana, but he didn't get into the Kelley School of Business. But he didn't mind posting that about that. Okay, number 9, back to California. Here's Stanford.
Mommy, I got into Stanford! I got into Stanford! Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck?
Oh my god!
What the heck? What the heck? What? I wasn't even gonna record this. What the heck? What?
That might be the most exciting one. I guess these are out of order. That was she was pretty excited. And what the heck? All right. Number 8. Sort of the granddaddy, Harvard. So many of these kids apply to all or most of the Ivy League schools, the ones that post these videos on YouTube anyway. You can find a much greater diversity of colleges being accepted to on TikTok. But the kids that post to YouTube, it's a lot of the really higher achieving kids, and they have applied to Ivy League schools. Most kids don't, but the kids that make these videos do. Anyway, here's one where this kid is in class, and he's in some sort of shop or whatever, and he's opening his email from Harvard.
Let's check Harvard. I hope I get in.
Wait, do you want someone else to do it?
Nah.
Oh.
All right.
Here we go.
Yo, I talked to senior admissions. He better have let me in. Wait, where's my update? Oh, admission status. All right. You're gonna be like,
no way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yo, we made it.
Good night, Keith, and welcome in, Francisco. Thanks for being here. All right. Number 7 is the University of Texas. I don't know if I've shown anybody getting into Texas before, but here we go.
It's January 15th. My UT decision has been updated. I applied to UT on August 31st.
The music.
Of course, the website's not loading. It's probably like crashing.
Somebody said that happened a year before. On her end.
Loading.
We're checking UT decision right now.
Let's observe the weather where you are.
I have one open.
That says you are. Hold on.
Mom saw it first. Okay, that was number 7. Number 6, back to USC. We showed the University of South Carolina. Now we're going to what most of us refer Southern California. Here we go.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared too, but I've been wanting to go to school, but it's totally okay if I didn't get in. I'm just as happy with everything else I got. Okay.
Right here?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Okay, it's okay.
These kids work so hard to get good grades. Being a teacher in a high school myself, and you could see the kids that put in the work versus the kids that couldn't care less, and it's gratifying to see these students get rewarded like that. Okay, number 5. Back to the Carolinas. This is North Carolina.
Okay, I'm like sad.
Why are you sad? I have full confidence in you.
Everyone just...
Please, eyes on the road.
No, yeah, you pay attention to driving. I'm actually gonna start like crying right now. No, wait. I don't know how to get onto the website. I'm really scared. I don't like this game. Oh my gosh, wait. I don't even want to click the...
Yes, you do.
God. View your decision is right there.
she got a full ride to North Carolina, and she got into the honors program, which is amazing. And I see a lot of these videos where kids will get into a school of high regard, and then they'll get into another school that'll give them a full ride, and then they're just, where should I go? Go where you don't have to pay. Period. Number 4, back to the Ivy League. Yale. Oh, here we go. That's why I wore this shirt. Not really, but here we go. Yale, number 4.
Oh.
Come on.
No way! No way! No way! You got it to Yale! You got it to Yale! Yeah!
She was excited. Number 3, not Ivy League, but it's in the neighborhood. MIT.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Did it come up? Yeah. Are you recording? I'm recording.
We got confetti and balloons! MIT, here we go! Oh
yeah.
Oh my.
On the bottom of that one, he had listed MIT EA for early action, and then he put 5.5%. That is the acceptance rate. Of all of the kids that apply to that school, only 5.5% of them get accepted. That's what that is. A lot of the kids post that information on there to, I guess, to rub it in, to show you how great they are. No, I'm kidding. Number 2, let's go back to the Big Ten. This is Northwestern.
Okay, hi guys. Everybody's here. And I'm about to open my Northwestern. No, I've only seen this in YouTube videos. I haven't actually. I know.
View update.
Okay, wait, okay. 3, 2, 1.
I cut that one short, and I loved that there was a second camera angle for that one, but the mom was a little much. She was performing for the camera. The kid was cool. The kid was genuinely happy, but the mom was screaming too much. That was number 2. Number 1 is, we're going back to the Northeast. This is the Berklee College of Music, near Boston. Maybe it's in Boston. I don't know. But this is the only video, maybe a couple of them, but I got a lump in my throat watching it. The girl that gets accepted to the Berklee College of Music, she's a musician and a singer or whatever, but she is so, she can't help but crying, and then she apologizes for crying at the end, which is just ridiculous. But I liked this one the most, and so that's why I put it at number 1, the Berklee College of Music.
Okay. Breathe. Guys, wait, I'm really scared. What if I don't get in? Stop. Go! Wait. Oh, wait. Oh my god. No. Okay. No.
Yo, that's awesome, man.
She got it.
You deserve it so much, man. Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
You did that.
What I like about that one is she was surrounded by friends. She was truly joyous, and you could just tell it meant so much to her. Having said that, she ended up choosing a different school. I'm not kidding. I don't know why. I didn't watch the whole video, but I know she was super happy with the school she picked, and for the life of me, I can't remember which school that is. But she's going for music, so that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you. I am crying now. Can you see it? Dang. Rob Fuzz with the eyeballs on that one. I was welling up a little bit. I loved it. I love the joy. All right. That's it. That's the show. I'll be doing this again next year, probably, even though my kid will be out of school. That's all right, though. I like doing it. I like watching the kids, except their college, whatever. All right. I will see everybody next week here, but I will see you until then around the YouTube chats. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, there it is. All right. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.